live. It's nice to see you again. I'm super excited, as always, being with you on this incredible journey, this great journey to the unknown, to the profits, to the place. We do not know what we're going to find, but we're hoping it's going to be full of great opportunity and great profits. So I'd like to say hi again. As you can see, I'm not in my normal place. I'm not at my home office. I am actually somewhere else. We actually rented an Airbnb close by because I had some work to do at the house and the home office, trying to fix it up. Doesn't matter, I'm not gonna bore you with it. So you're probably wondering why I'm doing this regularly. In other words, I keep on finding new places all the time. Like, this guy's always going to different places and they're always close by. Well, the truth is I am doing some things at the house and I do a lot of video production for companies. And, so I get to go to different places, which is pretty cool, So how are you guys doing? I want to know, what are you guys drinking? What are you guys eating? What are you guys sniffing? I don't know, have you got some flowers or something? I'd really like to know, how are you doing on this crypto journey? Are you in profit? Are you in loss? I would really like to know. And I'm here as always with my trusty companion, Diaz, which is walking around right now, and he wants to go outside to the balcony, essentially, which I might have to open the door pretty soon. I will also have to get up and get something to drink as well, because, it is what it is. Morris is saying, thumbs up, man. I guess you're doing great, glad. Who here has a Lambo? Anyone has a Lambo yet? I have a Lambo. I have a silver Lambo, bought it like a while ago. Would you like to see it? Yes? Click 1 in the chat if you would like to see my Lambo right now. Click 2 if you really don't care. Like, click 1 for my Lambo, 2 if you really don't care. Right? And I'll show it to you right now. We'll just, I'll give you a tour. Anyway, James Nico is doing a little heart sign, which is heart, which I guess is love. I love you too, man. And yeah, we're just going to talk crypto. I really don't have anything planned for today. I just want to answer your questions. Doing an AMA. You can ask me anything. We can talk about coins. We can talk about projects. We can talk about deals. We can talk about anything you guys want. I see a lot of ones in the chat right now. People wanting to see my Lamborghini. Here it is. Right here. There you go. Right? This is it. It's a cabrio version. It's pretty cool. Anyway, so I have my little Lambo. My dog doesn't think it's funny. He's like, shut up, dude. He's right there in the back if you can see him. He's going to the door, which means he probably wants to take a shit. And I really have to stop talking like this. I keep, these are now monetized, and they keep on getting demonetized because I keep on swearing in my videos. So I have to really get comfortable not swearing. Let's see what you guys are doing in the chat, by the way. I see a lot of ones. I see real Lambo. It is a real Lambo, dude. It's all the money, man. Morris is saying, been hodling since 2016, all profit. Very good. Very nice to hear that. Super, man. I'm in it since 2017. Even though I was, knew about it in 2016, I got in at 2017. But before the big pump, like I got in before the summer. So I'm in profit. I think I bought Bitcoin around $2,500. Luffy says, I'm happy. Thank you. I'm happy too, man. Please, can I ask you, should I go all in on Litecoin? I will give you my take. This is not financial advice, obviously. I had an interview with a lawyer the other day, and he said, yes, say it's not financial advice. Write it down in the bottom of your video. Not financial advice. This is for entertainment purpose only. So don't take anything I say seriously. It's all for entertainment. I took a lot of these painkillers. Actually, they're called Norgesics, so I'm a bit dizzy, so I could be talking shit. Do not go all in on Litecoin. As a matter of fact, do not go all in on anything. You should be diversifying. There you go. He's saying go all in on Dogecoin, right? But that's just him. Don't go all in on anything, man. What you can do is take a position in Litecoin, start dollar cost averaging in, but make sure you diversify. So Litecoin is okay. I would personally get into Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, or Bitcoin, Litecoin, SNX, or something like this, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Polkadot. maybe Cardano, but don't go all in on everything. It's a bad idea, whether it's in, my wife's pretty. Ana, le no tienes que podio morfi. She says thank you. She's my fiance, but same thing. And basically, what was I saying? Yeah, don't go all, whether it's stocks, whether it's commodities, whether it's whatever, never go all in on anything. Always have a sort of diversification so that you stay safe, right? Because you want to diversify, because look, in a bull run, pretty much everything goes up, right? So what happens is since everything goes up in a bull run, you can pretty much throw a dart on the bull on a board and it'll go up. The problem is how much will it go up, right? So you never know how much it'll go up. So I'm trying to turn off this air conditioner here. So what happens is if you go all in on Litecoin, yeah, you'll make profits, dude. It's a bull run. Everything will go up. But Ethereum might go up more. Cardano might go up more. SNX might go up. So Litecoin might go up 20%. SNX might go 30%. And in the long run, you might 10x on Cardano, for example, and you only 3x on Litecoin. So it's not diversification for safety as much as it is diversification for safety and profits. Does that make sense? So you want to kind of diversify. At least that's my take. Let me just open this. It's kind of hot in here. It's getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes. I'm not going to take my clothes off. Don't worry about it. So, what was I saying? So yeah, you don't want to go all in on anything. Let's see what we have in the chat right now. And excuse me for the finger pointing. As I said, I'm not at the house. I'm not at the house in my home office. So I'm doing this on my mobile phone, which means I have to poke you like this to look at the chat. Nice pad. It's an Airbnb, man. If you we rent Airbnbs a lot. You might see us in different places all the time, even though we're in the same area. Again, I do a lot of video production and I do a lot of work at the house. So Basti says don't sing. Okay, I won't sing. I'm really bad at singing. I know. I was an MC. I'm very good at MCing. I'm not good at singing. I'm good at hyping up the crowd and shit like that. Okay, top 10 alts in NFT. Yeah, I agree with you. If you try and own the top 10 altcoins, if you're talking about market cap, I understand. If you're talking about which ones will be the top, because every time the top 10 changes, right? I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't know why this is the top 10. It's like I'm voguing, but the top 10 changes. So if you see every time a different, top 10. So what you need to do is, I'm not sure if you mean as in buy the top 10 coins now or try and get in on the top 10 coins that will be. But yes, that is a good strategy. And as for NFTs, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to tell you a little secret or a little thing. I work with Mintable. We're doing a huge project with Mintable, and Mark Cuban from Shark Tank just invested in us. So basically, mintable.app is now a Mark Cuban company. Not many people know this. Even though we tweeted about it, even though we talked about it, not many people know this yet. And a lot of celebrities are coming on to Mintable. Mintable is kind of like, it's a platform like Rarible OpenSea, but it's on steroids, meaning we actually do your marketing. We actually tweet your NFTs out. You can even pay for marketing. You can do crazy shit like, for example, you don't have to have a downloadable link hosted somewhere else. We can host it for you. There's a lot of benefits. So make sure you check out mintable.app, app, after this live stream. I very much recommend you start learning it. And one of the biggest things is it's gasless, means it's free. So you can mint your NFTs for free. Mark Cuban just minted like 10 of them, I think, or 5 or 10 of them. He sold out in a week. We have other people minting on it all the time, right? They're minting their tokens. So check that out. I don't want to tell you what I'm actually doing for the company right now. I'm working on something really special, really cool. I'm working directly with the CEO, and it's going to be huge, right? So make sure you check it out. And when it comes to NFTs, you can check out some of my NFTs I made. And my NFTs are pretty original. The first thing is, and I don't recommend you buy my NFTs. I'm just telling you I have some NFTs because I was like I was playing around with them to learn, because I really believe you shouldn't be buying NFTs. You should be learning about NFTs, learning how they work, learning how they are, so that you can forecast what's going to happen in the future, so you can be there before the herd, if that makes sense. But if you want to check mine out, maybe you want to support the channel, I don't know, whatever. You can, when I first started minting, I was on Rarible, not anymore, now I'm on Mintable, obviously. But if you go to Rarible and you search for So Very Crypto, and if Alex is in the chat, I'm not sure if my editor and my moderator is in chat, maybe you can put down the URL. But if you go into So Very Crypto on Rarible, you will find a Miss Satoshi original work, which means I literally paid for a graphic artist to make it. It wasn't cheap to make. And I have a couple of those minted. And what I did was I literally burnt the copies as well. So you can check that out. And I also made them into collectibles, which they'll be part of a much bigger picture. I don't want to talk about it right now, but it's going to be part of something. So they are paid for, it's by a real artist, and they're called Miss Satoshi. It's like, what if Miss Satoshi was a girl? Now, I don't want to spoil too much, because the surprise will come soon. But it has to do with multiverse, and I don't want to talk about anything else. It's got to do with multiverse, and you're going to be surprised once you see who is with it and what not. But anyway, I also minted some of my books on there, so you can literally buy the Crypto Factor or the Crypto Marketing Playbook, or any of my other business books, like the Closers Part 3, which I wrote with a living legend, by the way. Success IO, all these books, they're all minted, so you can literally pay for the NFT and have a collectible, one of, I don't know, 100 or 1,000 or whatever, and you get to download the book. Just like my old music, because I used to be an MC, I worked with a lot of artists around the world, I traveled Europe, I worked with a lot of American artists, I'm friends with a lot of very famous artists, and you can literally download my albums, which are not out anymore. Some of them might be on like Spotify and shit, some of them still play on the radio in Greece, but I got out of that, and you can literally buy my collections, which are not available. Some of my music they're on record labels, so they're still out there. You can buy them from the record label, but you can't buy these ones. So maybe you want to check those out. That's what So Very Crypto is. Anyway, let me drink some water. And I forgot my glasses. I forgot my glasses at home in my home office on the table. So now you can see how much I work by looking at how my eyes are. I'm not usually like this. I'm usually like this. Well, I can't do it, but I usually look good. But I'm very tired. Let's move down. Let's see some questions here. Alex is in the chat. Thank you, Alex, my trusted moderator and editor. I couldn't do this without you, man. All right. Let's have a look here. Yo, man, what's up with the Ethereum and BTC price? We're going to lower prices. What is your opinion? I think we have found the bottom. I think we're going to go down, and we did go down, and we probably bounced. I'm not looking at the charts right now, but I do think we found the bottom, at least in the short term, and I think we should go up from here. It is a buying zone. Even if it goes down or it stays here, it's a buying zone, so it's a good time to dollar cost average in, if you will. I think, and I do believe, Ethereum will outpace Bitcoin in the short and mid-term, meaning as Bitcoin goes up like this, Ethereum will go up like this, and then as Bitcoin is dumping like this, but Ethereum is going to dump like this, right? So it's good to always put your profits into Bitcoin or stablecoins, but always do those altcoin plays so you can make profits, so you can make more profits and maybe turn them into Bitcoin if that's your goal, or cash if that's not. Let's have a look at more of your questions. Let's have a look. I'm saying a lot because I have to use my finger like to poke you to look at it. I don't usually a lot. How do you make NFTs? Lyman, you essentially go to a platform like mintable.app, you go in there and you pretty much upload up artwork or anything else, and it's like step-by-step instructions to do it. It's not that hard. I'll probably do a tutorial for you guys pretty soon. Even though I don't really like doing tutorials on this channel, I like talking. But maybe I'll do a tutorial for you guys and show you how to do it. But it's very easy. If you go to mintable.app and you follow the instructions, it takes a little bit of knowledge. You have to have a MetaMask wallet, which is pretty easy to make. But I guess you need to, if you're brand new at it, you might have to do some searching. But if you go to Mintable, it's all laid out for you. Sweet. Okay, sweet. How do you make it? Oh, we just answered that. What's your number one NFT? The one I made, man. Or do you mean what number one NFT I made, or the one NFT I bought? The first NFT I made, I used to have a clothesline called Cryptogramic. That was the company. This was in 2017, 2018, and I had the Just Hodl kind of not trademark, but branding, and it was multi Bitcoinaire and stuff like that. And the actual artwork, I uploaded it as NFT collectibles, and then I paid an artist to make the Miss Satoshi one, which is actually worth something. But that's basically was my first NFTs I made. If you're talking about the NFTs I bought, what did I buy? I bought quite a few NFTs. If you go to So Very Crypto on Rarible, you can see what I bought, and you can also see you can see what I created by the Created tab, but you can also see the Owned tab and what's for sale tab, so you can see what I bought and how much I'm selling it for. I have put everything on discount because I want to move platforms. So everything is a lot cheaper than what it used to be. Will this go up in value? Will it make you money in the future? Sure, maybe, probably not. I don't know. I'm not a famous artist. I'm a known MC. I'm a known, maybe an influencer, not so much in crypto, but also in business, but not to the point where, oh my God, I have public democratism. No, it doesn't, maybe if I was still an artist, it would be worth more. It will go up in value. I think there are other NFTs you could buy that will go up in value more, but I'm just being honest and real with you guys, right? But yeah, you could make a profit, but would I buy an NFT to make profit? No, I'd rather buy synthetics or some other cryptocurrency, right? Not that it's a wrong strategy, it's just not my thing. I'm more of a, it's just my style. But if you do want to buy an NFT, you do want to support the channel, sure, why not go to download my ebook, for example, as an NFT on So Very Crypto, or maybe a Miss Satoshi work that might happen. I am planning something good for that, by the way, but I don't know how much price it's going to go up or anything like that. It's a gamble. It's literally a gamble, I'm telling you. And that is financial advice. It's literally a gamble. So be careful with my NFTs anyway. Do you think a settlement is likely in the SEC Ripple case? I made a lot of videos about Ripple and XRP, and I try to be fair. And I did warn everybody to sell in the beginning, which if you did, it would have gone down a lot, so you saved money. And I did tell you to flip it at SNX, which went up a lot, so you even made more money. So even if XRP triples tomorrow, if you did what I recommended, you'd be in profit, huge profit, right? Even if you weren't in Ripple. Now, do I think they can sell with it? I think it's likely, even though the SEC said there's no settlement, they didn't accept a settlement at some point. And I did make a video about this. Here's my strategy for XRP. If there is clarity from the SEC, I don't care about it being a security so much of not being a security. Being a security might just mean long-term stuff, profits. I do care about clarity. Let's see what's going on. Will they be able to work? So they can work with banks in America and stuff like that. Dia, stop. Fia boogie. Dia. Good boy. All right. And I do care about it breaking resistance. So I sold when it broke support on the way down, and I will buy back when there's clarity and when it breaks resistance. But the all-time high is around, short-term all-time high was around 72 cents. If it breaks 72 cents on the upside, closes above, whether it's 74, 76, 80, don't care. Dollar, don't care. And there's clarity at the same time, I'd buy XRP. And if you're looking at the charts and you see it breaking with volume and not going back down below that resistance points and it makes it support, believe me, the news will come out that they settled or something happened with the SEC. And the reason is, show me the charts and I'll tell you the news. A lot of people are looking for news in crypto. But if you show me the charts, I'll tell you the news. Because there's news for the masses and news for the classes. And you do not know the news for the masses. For the classes, right? You only know the masses news. So people know this shit before you do. For example, I'll tell you another trick. If you like pump and dumps, which I'm very much against, a lot of YouTubers pump their coin and dump it on you. So if you have a big YouTuber that you know it's gonna pump, and you see a chart, I can't do it right now, I'm on mobile, but you see a chart that's all straight like this, right? And then suddenly you see a little bump and it stays up and it goes like this still, all right? What does that mean? That means that as it was going like this, the YouTuber and all his friends, or the company and all their friends, or somebody with inside information, all their friends bought it up out of nowhere. So it does this, and then suddenly it does this. It goes up like 300, 400%, 200%, whatever. As it's going up, they sell into that. So it's going up, but they're selling, they're making 100x, 200x on you. And then it goes up and it starts going down again, and then it will probably keep some support somewhere, and then maybe it will go up higher, whatever, but next time it happens. There's a lot of this shit going on in crypto. So if you're very, very smart and you know how to read charts, you can actually forecast this happening before it happens. So in a way, you prophesize when a YouTuber or a pump and dump guy or a company is about to pump a coin by looking at the charts. And a lot of people say, I wish I had a crystal ball. Well, maybe the charts is your answer. And that's why I really think and I really believe you should learn a technical analysis, at least the basics. By the way, hit that like button if you like these videos. If these videos bring you value, I would really appreciate you hitting that like button. I'll drink some water while you do that. Thank you. My dog's like, stop drinking water, get on with your video, dude. Now, okay, he's right. He's saying, why don't you tell him about Dogecoin? Why don't you tell him to buy? He's trying to pump his bags. He collects Dogecoin. He literally has his own address. If you go to like the description below, you'll see his Doge address. You can actually donate to him. It's funny. And that address is just for him. Anything that comes in there, it's for my dog. I want to ask something important. What do you think about Oh, someone asked about Dogecoin. Well, my dog just answered you. He loves it. Look, it's a meme coin. It has no value, but people do get obsessed with stuff that they like. So if you want to make money, you can trade Dogecoin because you have celebrities pumping it, you have people pumping it, you have Elon Musk loving it. So it might be worth, it might be worth it. He's like, no, it's not. Yeah, it might be worth getting into it, but be very, very careful. Like I wouldn't be buying Dogecoin. There's other coins with value that you can buy. But if you want to gamble, you want to have some fun, maybe put like $100, $200 into it for fun, sure, why not? Sell when it goes high, when it pumps, sell it if you can. If you have, you can put the order in, buy it when it goes back down. Does that make sense? Let me see, any questions? There's more questions here. Hey, Crypto Factor. Yo, what's up, Amasu? Oh, here's good Paul. Your name's Paul, man. Same name. Sounds awesome. Yes, sir. What do you think about VeChain? I think VeChain is really cool. I would dollar cost average into it in the sense that I know a lot of companies, for example, University of Nicosia, which works with VeChain. This is kind of inside information, by the way. You might want to check that. I know they're fond of it. Let's put it that way. They're fond of VeChain. At least some people in the university. And they did the first vaccines for COVID in Cyprus. I heard that the first ones were documented on the blockchain through VeChain. So that might be a good idea. Can anyone copy a JPG is an NFT? Well, listen, not really. Look, if a JPEG, right? It depends what your question means. If you mean if somebody puts up an NFT of, I don't know, this hand sanitizer, right? And you have a hand sanitizer and you put it you put it right there. It's like an art. See the frame? And you have a hand sanitizer in the frame right there, right? And you upload the original as an NFT. Can someone take a picture of it and put it up as an NFT or even just use it? What's the point? Well, let's say that this thing here was drawn by Picasso, okay? Even if you copy it, if you took that art and you put it on your wall, you take a picture of it and you put it on your wall, doesn't mean you have the original. Same thing with NFTs. If I take a picture of your NFT as a JPEG and upload it again, first of all, they'll know it's not the original because the original was always already up there. And it would essentially be worthless, just like taking a picture of the Picasso and putting it on your wall. Now, if you're talking about taking any JPEG like picture yourself and putting it up, Sure, you could do that. Doesn't mean it has value. Any artist can draw. Like I could take a picture and draw it. Doesn't mean it has fucking value, right? So yeah, you can theoretically do that, but it does not mean it's worth anything. So, and that's where people get lost in NFTs. First of all, it depends who draws it or who makes it or who he becomes in the future. So you're investing in that person. So if you buy a So Very Crypto NFT right now, you're investing in me as in if I become famous one day, or if I get back into emceeing again or some shit, and then you're investing in me, fine. Or a singer or whatever. But taking a picture of it, there's a lot of shit out there that is worthless. So you have to be careful what you buy. And also, yeah, you could try to put up some of your own shit and scam people, but you could do that with art, right? You could do that with anything, right? So let's see what else we have here. If we have any other questions, give me a second. I'm poking you because I have to find you. Thanks for that. Sure, no problem. Hisham, yo, Paul, what's up? What's up? What's up, man? Okay, cool. Limon Ortega, thanks for answering my chat question. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate everybody on this channel. This channel is for you, and I promised in the beginning I'll be real, and I am real, and I have been real. And a lot of people in the comments, they don't like me being real. They can go somewhere else. This channel is this. This is what you see is what you get. Honesty and how things are. Let's see what else we have here. Sorry for poking you. Cool questions. Whenever a price is down, people love to send out FUD and vice versa. Yes, sir. Well, especially the news outlets, because they need FUD. FUD spreads more than good things, right? Even in news, even in everyday news. You always hear Pitbull attacks kid, eats head, bites head off and spits it out. Or you hear Pitbull climbs up wall, 3rd floor, and kills granny in her sleep. You never hear Pitbull runs and licks kid's face. Yeah, you never hear Pitbull licks cat. You always hear the shit, right? Because that's what sells. So keep that in mind. All right, let's see what else we have here. Fire your dog into an NFT. I might do. I might make a Bitable, right? And it's in the works right now, and it's part of the multiverse. I don't want to say what I'm creating, but Miss Satoshi, what if, Satoshi was a girl thing in the multiverse? She has a pet pitbull, which is called a Bitbull, and it's based on my dog. So there you go. And it's the original work. It's the original things. If someone tries to copy that, kind of hard. If you buy 100,000 or 1 million, is that 100,000, 1 million? Phone's small, so I don't know. Go to $1, then you have $100,000. Yeah, okay, but if it doesn't, right? You could do the same thing with SNX, and if it goes up, or some other coin, ADA, which is already $1, it should go to $7 to $10 anyway. I want to buy Dogecoin, XRP, VeChain. Is it good for new time invest? No, it's a short time. Dogecoin, XRP, and VeChain. VeChain maybe is a bit midterm. These are all short to midterm deals. They're not long term. Long term is Bitcoin. You have to understand that as this bull run is going, as we're going up, it is going to drop. We are going to have a bear market for a year or two pretty soon. Most altcoins are going to drop 90 to 95%. Bitcoin usually drops around 85%, maybe do 75% this time, we'll see. But in general, there will be a drop. So if you're looking at long term, I wouldn't be buying now, I'd be buying during the bear market. If you're looking at short to mid-term, then you're looking at altcoins to flip into Bitcoin and maybe Ethereum for the long term. Because even if those go down, they will suddenly go up again. They're always at the top, and that's your biggest bet. But keep that in mind that this bull run will end. Now, will it end tomorrow? Maybe, but I don't think so. But you have to be careful. This is something that most YouTubers don't talk about. This bull run will not last forever. I'd love it to last forever. I'm all in crypto, right? But it won't. So make sure you take profits. Make sure you're ready for that. Let's see what else we have here. Paul, they are talking about trading encapsulated stakes as a blockchain solution. Beautiful. I don't know much about it though yet, but it's pretty bullish, right? I don't know. I had a friend that used to work in Fidelity. My friend, Blaze Mattia, which co-authored the Crypto Factor, he used to be in Fidelity. I don't have an opinion right now, Michael, but I'll look into it at some point, man. I just heard this now. Elrond. I don't know much about Elrond, man. Sorry about that. Someone's laughing. I was good as laughing. My girlfriend's like sharing me to my dog. Me means no in Greek, by the way. Means don't. Hi, just came in this live. Any thoughts on when else back for BTC? I'm trying to gain more Satoshi. I would stay in altcoins right now and slowly take profits in BTC in general, depending on how many alts you have. But basically, I think alts will outperform BTC for the short midterm, maybe at least for a couple of months. Not financial advice, just my speculation with what I see on the charts. Pitbull is good to have in Morocco. Pitbull, oh, you have a Pitbull in Morocco, cool. This is a Pitbull, is an American Amstaff, though. Some people consider the Pitbull, some people type of Pitbull. Via Ella. Let me show him to you if he comes. There he is. This is my Pitbull. Pano. Check him out. This is my American Amstaff. I love him to bits. Right? I train him a lot, by the way. So let's see what else we have. Remember to like and subscribe. I will. Thank you, man. Let me like and subscribe to my own video here. Yeah, like and subscribe to this video, man. I would really appreciate you guys if you like this video and subscribe. If you only subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one. Don't subscribe if you're not sure yet. Like the video, check out some more videos, and if it's something you like, then subscribe and maybe hit the bell notification button. But don't subscribe straight away because you might not like the channel, you might not like my face, you might not like what things I say. Make sure you catch yourself watching my videos a couple of times, then subscribe. That's my opinion for that, by the way. Hello, Amir, how are you doing? What are your thoughts on Uniswap version 3? Has it come out yet? Shit, I don't know. I think Uniswap is huge. I think it's going to be huge. I definitely think it's going to hit $50 and more. I had a lot of Uniswap. I traded out of it. I kept just a little bit, but at least I kept a little bit to keep my sanity. And I did trade it out for other coins that went up as well, so it's okay. But yeah, Uniswap's a good buy for me. It's the blue chip of decentralized exchanges, right? Of DEXs. My dog is like, I don't know what he's doing. Let's see what he's doing. He's up to mischief. He's eating my girlfriend's shoe. He's eating her bandofla, his slipper. Dia, stop. Asto. Ella. He's like just looking at me. He's like, no, I want this. He's going back in. Okay. Supiriti bandofla. All right, let's move on. He's like stealing slippers and shit. Got a lot of alts to sell into Bitcoin. I'm mainly holding ETH and BTC right now. Well, if you think we have more of an alt season and you're not sure, just to change your altcoins into Ethereum, because I'll still outrun Bitcoin in the alt season, right? And then just make that into Bitcoin later. That's what I'm doing anyway. I got a question that's off topic, but how does a guy get into sales job? Ooh, what sector do you recommend? I recommend blockchain sales, but listen, you just hit my my favorite subject, man. I'm like a sales expert. That's my thing. I've been in sales more than 25 years. I've worked for some of the biggest companies around the world, multi-million dollar companies. I was in timeshare back in the day. And if you want to learn sales, if you really want to learn sales, go to my other channel, Paul Democritou. Alex, if you could put my link in the chat. That's my business channel, my entrepreneurship success channel, if you will. And I have a lot of sales training videos. And sales training videos are original that you won't see from other people. Like, okay, a lot of stuff we have are the same as the basics of sales. But I have some advanced stuff because I was in sales science. There's a lot of shit that I discovered. I have some advanced stuff that's going to blow your mind. And if you learn sales, you can get into anything. First of all, I'm in blockchain because of sales and marketing. I do sales and marketing for blockchain companies. One thing they lack is sales abilities. So make sure you learn sales. Go on my other channel. It's Paul Democritou, which is my name, by the way. And check it out. He's like, check it out. Yeah, I learned so much. I sell my bones all the time for Doge. And check it out, man. You'll learn a lot. That's what I can say. If you have any specific questions, I'll answer. But if you want to learn sales, go to Paul Democritou, my other channel, and learn sales. Also, you can check out pauldemocritou.com if you want to know more about me, or if you want to learn even more about me, Google poll Democracy. I never talk about this. Google poll Democracy. You can see a lot of people I see in the chat sometimes or in the comment section like, oh, who do you think you are? This guy is bald and broke. And all. Google my name. That's all I gotta say. Just Google my name. And I'm not showing off. I'm just, everyone says, do your own research. Don't listen to this guy. Do your own research. Yeah, but they didn't do their own research because they could have at least Googled my name, right? And to find my name is not that hard. I mean, you look at the crypto factor, buy poll Democracy, and you just put it in Google and you hit enter. I mean, that's the basis of all research, right? All right, how high do you think Lick will go this bull run? I hold quite a few chainlinks, so do I. Conservatively, $50. I'm hoping for 100. If the bull market continues, then Link is a blue chip. And I am eyeing $100. And if it goes to $100, I'll be very happy. And I'll probably buy a bigger Ferrari than this one. Maybe this big. People saying thanks. Do we have any more questions? Put your questions right now in the chat. I'll answer a few more questions, man. Put your questions in the chat. Let's talk. Come on. I don't see questions. I'm going to start singing. If you don't put questions, man. Nice car. It's my Lambo, man. That's my Lambo. It's a small Lambo. Right? I'll get a bigger one when Dogecoin goes up or some shit. My dog will buy me one. Can you see him? He's in the background right there. My dog have Dogecoins and is gonna be rich. Yo, my dog is trying to collect Doge. Literally, if you go under in the description of this video, right, you can see the address. It's like a Dogecoin address. You can also do super chatting, man. You can also super chat my dog. I should have him on. Is my channel monetized? Like, do you see a super chat option? Just curious, because I just recently got monetized. I haven't got a single Polkadot or Uni, but I'm having Litecoin and Aave. Aave is pretty good. It's a blue chip of DeFi. Is that a risk not to hold DOT? Well, it's not a risk, but I would diversify some of that Litecoin into DOT and Uni if I was you. Not financial advice, entertainment purposes only. Dia says yes, like diversify into that. How much in demand are blockchain solutions for companies? Huge, dude. Huge. There's a lot of companies that want to get into blockchain, they don't know what it is, and there's a lot of companies that don't know what it is yet. And this gives you the opportunity, A, to provide the solution, B, to sell the solution. If you're in sales, you can just work for a blockchain company and go to companies and sell, right? Just cold call them. And you don't even have to cold call, you can put ads and have them cold call you. There's so much things you can do. If you go on my other channel, I have the kind of strategies that you can do to get more sales, by the way, that nobody talks about. Nobody. These are my own creations. Like, you gotta check it out. And that's why Ben Gay III, he wrote the book with me. He's a living legend. He was with Zig Ziglar and Napoleon Hill. They were like all together. And Ben is still alive. He's a living legend. And we wrote the book, The Closers Part 3 together. And we do some stuff together too. So it's really cool. So you could check that out. So what else do we have? Do you have any questions? Food distribution as an example. Yeah, well, VeChain and Track Lane. What was the other one? Track something, man. There's another one. There's a few solutions out there. If I would bet on any of these solutions, I would bet on VeChain. And also the other one that says Track something. Lady May. By the way, I think it's really cool that we have girls in crypto, because a lot of people complain that we never have girls in crypto. No, there are girls in crypto. They're pretty smart. And you know what? Because they are a little bit more logical and rational than guys. Let's be honest here, guys. Women are, right? We think with our, women think a little bit more long term. So they're much better they do very well in crypto, right? Amir says he's laughing. I don't know why you're laughing, dude. I'm being serious, man. We have a few girls in crypto. There's like 5 of them. Medicine. Well, yeah, medicine is good. Look, blockchain is going to be used in medicine in the sense that I predict that your medical records sooner or later will be on the blockchain, whether you know it or not. Because this just makes sense to do it that way, because essentially you'll be able to find anybody's medical history out and so on, both for an emergency and to help hospitals work better and be more efficient, but also as control. Because don't forget, and let's be honest, governments will always use things as an excuse to take more control and pass different agendas. Even the virus that we're having, it's real. I believe it's real. I know people that had it, I know people that died, but it doesn't stop governments for passing political agendas. And I'm not saying I'm anti-mask wearing or anything like that. I wear a mask. I take very good care. I got hand sanitizer here. Shit, I'd be drinking this shit, right? But truth be told, it doesn't mean they won't use this to pass their own agendas, right? Just be honest. So, by the way, do you guys see like a super chat option? No one's answering me, and I can't really check it out from here because I'm already live. But this channel is monetized now, by the way. And if you don't see ads, and if you do see ads, you're going to see ads only in the beginning of the video, which are skippable. I took out all the other ads because I hate it when you do live streams or you watch a video and then suddenly you just see ad this, ad that, and you see that guy like eToro ad all of a sudden. Sure, skip this ad. Yeah, you're like, yes, I want to skip the fucking ad all the time, coming up the same one. If you don't see a super chat, I forgot to turn it on for this video. That's okay. It happens. I only see a bold man. Hey man, bold is style. Bass T, right? Bold is style. You know, it takes a lot of work to do this. You know, you have to shave your head on irregularly, because otherwise you do that little side thing and you start looking like Mr. Wonderful from the Shark Tank. So you have to do, you know, if you don't want that Kevin O'Leary look, you have to shave every 2-3 days. Then you have to shine your head. I take like a diaper and you shine your head, you know, so you can be all shiny. My dog's up to mischief. What is he doing? He's got the slipper again. Look. Via, Asto, Via. Γετήκανες μπουρδες. I was like, why? Wait. Let me introduce you to him. Asto. Γιατί κάνεις βλακίες? Γιατί κάνεις μπουρδες? That's my Doge. I love him so much. Look at him. He's gonna run. I'm speaking Greek, and so is my dog. My dog speaks like 2 languages. He speaks Greek, and he speaks dog, and he speaks a few words of English. There he is. Yeah. And he's the one collecting Doge. Here, let me show you what he does. I'll show you a trick. He's got these treats here, right? Okay, watch this. Dia katse. That's him sitting down, yeah? And then if I do this, mine, that means stay. And if I fold a treat right there, he won't grab it. I'm going to say kitakseme, which means look at me, which is, and I'm going to say yes. Ne. Right, so he's got different tricks like that. And he also knows body language, so I can do it I can tell him to sit down just by raising my hand and clicking twice. And I can tell him to stay like that. And I could put the treat right here, for example. And then if I want him to take it, just go, and then he'll take it like that. And that's my training. And he does a whole bunch of things. I can tell him to move back, jump, sit, you know, find it. I can tell him to smell something so he can find it. That's it. And he's only 9 months old. Oh, well, 10 months old. Just. There you go. And he won't eat from anybody else. So if somebody else tries to feed him, he won't eat it. He'll look at me, and if I say yes, he'll take it, even if they throw it at him. If I don't say yes, he won't take it. Sometimes he cheats, and he takes it. And he looks at me, and he's like all guilty, and he wants to run. I'm like, you idiot. But, you know, he's still young. He's got a lot to learn. Let's see what else we have here. All right, I only see a bold man. Oh yeah, I already read that. Yeah. Yes, super chat, but no Ethereum address. No, but there's a Doge address underneath for my dog. I think. What language? Oh, we said Greek. Partu ena koka lakina dagon. That okay, Amir. In Greek, he says, get him a bone so he can bite. And he does have a bone. He has, you know what, not deers, antelopes, those horns on their head, you know, like Bambi. They, like Rudolph, man, he has those horns, right? I got him, like, here it is. It was a lot bigger than this. I gave it to him yesterday. But this is bone. It's like this. Well, it doesn't look like this now. It's like Mickey Mouse right now. But I got him one of these, and he eats the bone. So he likes it a lot. Look. Hello. He doesn't want it now, though. He's like, I don't want that shit. I want my treats, man. I'm like, okay. I left these open. He's going to start eating them. All right. So, yeah, I do give him bones. Real bones. He eats bananas. Fruit. You know, it's cool. All right, let's see what else we have here. Beautiful dog, thank you. Lady, cool, I'm from Burma, Myanmar, okay. So I know words in English. I'm one of the few words who knows about crypto. Man, you have an advantage. Start learning about blockchain, start learning about sales, get into crypto. You know, it's a very, very lucrative industry, I'm telling you, man. Thank you for my beautiful dog. Since when have you been in crypto markets? Since before the major bull run in 2017. So around spring in 2017. But because I'm a 10Xer and because I work a lot, I literally wrote books for it. I started advising companies, started doing the CMO for companies. I moved to Poland, came back. And I also did public speaking for Decentralized, which is the premier blockchain event from the University of Nicosia. I wrote more books, yada yada, and now I'm working with different projects. I'm working with Mintable right now. And I've worked with some famous influencers in marketing sales in the blockchain as well. And I'm out of water. Tell my wife Esther about ADA coin, Cardano. Okay, Esther, Cardano is a pretty good pick right now because a lot of people see it as an Ethereum competitor, even I think it's not. But Cardano will have a lot of hype and it will bring a lot of other things to the table, which should make it a good buy right now. Any advice for exit strategy? Yes. Look, you know what dollar cost averaging in is? As soon as you see you're getting in profit, major profit, dollar cost average out. And you can go dollar cost average out, whether it's in Bitcoin if you want to stay in crypto, or stable coins. And the cool thing is even if it's not the end of crypto, if it's just a big drop, you have dollar cost averaged out, so you can buy back in lower if you think it's going to continue. Let's move on. Litecoin price in March. I have not studied Litecoin. Okay, so I used to be in Litecoin and I made a lot of money on Litecoin. But I got out of Litecoin when the bull market ended in 2017 or 2018, can't remember the exact date, when Charlie Lee said he got out of his position. I thought that was, I don't believe in people that don't believe in their own project. And Litecoin used to be a test net for Bitcoin, and there used to be a use case because we used to use Litecoin to send funds to other addresses because it was cheaper and we used to use Litecoin. I just think there are better projects now for that. And I don't think Litecoin will be building anything new, and I don't think it's needed so much as a test thing for Bitcoin anymore. So I think there are better coins than Litecoin. Not financial advice, just poor advice. How going your interest on Hex? Have you checked them? I did not check them, Amir. I was given Hex by the community, as a lot of people know, for me to try out and stake. I decided to stake them for 1 year, 5 years, and 5,555 days. I even made a video about it. I didn't have to do the video, but I thought it was pretty cool. I got downloaded some Hex, so I figured out, you know what, I'll do a video and see how it goes. I learned a lot as well. They're gonna work with PayPal and 15 March update, bro. Do your research. They're gonna work with PayPal as what? PayPal is gonna be using them to send, or you can accept Litecoin, or work with them. There's a big difference. And as for 15 March update, I don't know the 15 March update. So as I said, I don't know much about Litecoin. I don't care what they're doing. I'm pissed off at them. In my opinion, Litecoin is a slave of Yeah, except when it doesn't. Better than other coins, do your research. Stop saying do my research. A lot of people don't know what do my research means. He doesn't know anything. Okay, dude, I don't know anything. I'm just the author of the Crypto Factor. Charlie Lee, what was he thinking? What spends fast? ATM, you know. If you're gonna take financial advice, at least take it financial advice with somebody that has more money than you did. Yeah. You let there and you let check after 1 year. They didn't work with except LTC. Look, dude, you have to understand there are like 3,000 up coins out there. I'm not gonna do fucking research on all the coins. I do research on what I think is gonna do well. Right now, I think DeFi is in play, and I think NFTs are in play. I don't go around chasing news. All right, just because Litecoin is going to be used by PayPal, that's chasing news. Do you know what that means? I'll make a prediction right now, okay? There's no financial advice, but let's make a bet. I bet you anything, as soon as it happens, it dumps. Like maybe it'll go up a little bit more, then it'll dump. Because professional traders like myself, and professional traders that are much bigger than myself that I know, we sell the news. We don't buy the news. Right now, you're buying the news. So everyone's buying the news on Litecoin. Like, oh my God, this is going to happen. Let's buy the news. And then it will either go back down or stay stable, or other coins will outperform it. And my dog agrees. See, he's barking. He's like, yeah, my Doge. See? So, and before you start saying you don't know anything, is what I was talking about before. Google my name. Google what I do. And then say he doesn't know anything. Because you just sound stupid. You really do, man. PayPal works too. Yes, sure. I'm not telling you not to hold Litecoin, especially if you had it from before. I actually have some Litecoin, not in Litecoin on its own. I have it in my index fund, like my C20 index fund holds Litecoin. I just don't like Litecoin anymore. Now, if news just came out, I don't buy the news. I usually don't even look at news. I look at the charts. Show me the charts, I'll tell you the news. But as it's going up, as Litecoin is booming, and as everyone's buying the news, right now, I'd be selling on you, and I'd be selling on you on the 15th of March as well. Mark my words and check out the price and what happens to it. Yes, the dog knows. I agree. Yeah, the dog does know. If you're holding Litecoin, don't sell it, obviously. But don't buy Litecoin just because you heard some news. Because even if it goes up now, it'll go back down before the news goes back up. Just trust me on that. Or it will just dump when the news comes out. In general, people sell the news. Professional traders, people, they sell the news like to people like you that think they're smart and go into YouTube. Oh, he doesn't know anything. He's doing his own research. They're working with PayPal. I don't give a shit if they're working with PayPal, dude. So what? You know what I mean? But you're going nuts about things because you don't know how this industry works. I do. So keep that in mind. And if I'm getting frustrated, I'm not getting frustrated because somebody told me I don't know what's going on or I don't understand. I'm getting frustrated because people like this are people that make other people buy news, buy this bullshit, and they're like, oh my God, everyone FOMOs in, and most people lose their money. By the way, 98% of people in crypto are going to lose all their money. Why? Because of stuff like this. Because this is how it works. Of all the bull runs, very few people sold the top, and very few people like me sold the 70, 60% and so on, right? You have to understand that most people will lose money. And it's you, and it's people that do this that follow the news. Right now, in the bull market, everyone's a genius. But at some point, you're gonna lose your shit, man. And I don't care about me. I've already made my money. Like literally, I've already made money. I'm good. I can literally stop working tomorrow, right? So it's not my problem. It's problem for my audience though, which are trying to do something, and they're trying to get something out of their life. A lot of people, and another thing I hear a lot that pisses me off, oh, $100 and $200 is not even a lot of money. Shut up, man, you're a noob. Do you know how much $100 to $200 is in some countries? Not for me, I'm not talking about me, obviously, but some people out there that they care about their $200 and they ask, listen, I got $200. It was like, oh, you got only $200, don't even worry about it. No, that might be, there are countries that you get paid like $15 a month, dude. What are you talking about? That's doing your research. That's doing your research and learning. Learn about salaries in other countries and people's needs and how things works. Does that make sense? Because if you don't, you can get people in trouble. And just because you want to pump your shit in your bags and you think you know better, you get people going broke, and shame on you, man. So don't, be careful. Think before you speak. Let me see if we have any more questions here. Sorry for going a little crazy. I don't like I don't like it when people like, you know, talk shit. I will only use Litecoin if I need to make a quick exchange for cash in an ATM. That makes sense. I'm not telling you that Litecoin is not good. I'm not telling you that Litecoin is useless. I said that I specifically don't like Litecoin, why I got out of it, and I think there are better plays. I'd rather own Link. I would rather own SNX. I would rather own Bitcoin. The Think News pumped the price that is 2017 when people buy the news. I don't know what you mean. Sorry. Congrats, I follow the advices you're looking. That's been crypto since 2014. Pretty wise man. I think you're a gem. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. I'm pretty new. I respect you because you're old school, my man. I know charts, and a lot of people don't know this. I didn't learn charts in 2017. I learned charts when I used to teach technical analysis in Forex and stocks. So, and then I studied crypto and all that stuff. You know what I mean? But thank you, I appreciate it. I just don't want people to lose money. I don't want people to FOMO in. Congrats, okay. The crypto factors, do you have an end of year price prediction for Hex? I do not. All I know is I'm holding it to see what happens in a year and I'll document it on video. Lady May says, serious question, I'm in the UK. I was born there. Is there any crypto job opportunities for someone who is not a programmer? Yes. There are many opportunities, and let me tell you a few. Number one, sales and marketing. Big lack of sales and marketing in the industry. Community managers, Telegram managers. You can do moderators for chats, right? Video editors. If you learn video, you can do video editing for YouTube channels or companies or blockchain companies or corporates like I do as well. I'm also a video director, by the way, so I do a lot of video. I have a team. There is posting, like blog posts and stuff like that. If you like writing, you can write a book. You can literally start a YouTube channel and do that. There are so many opportunities that you can do in crypto that it's insane, right? So, yeah, there is a lot you can do. A lot you can do, man. You don't need to know I don't know programming. What's your view on BNB? Well, now that DeFi, a lot of people are moving to BNB for the fees, and they are focusing on projects that are the equivalent on Ethereum DeFi chain onto the Binance chain. I think BNB is going to do very good. I do own BNB. I also own Pancake for a while now. It's been doing very good to me. And I do think that you should check it out. I do think that I would exchange that into Bitcoin or some other coin pretty soon though. I mean, is time when they sell news, you can run and sell. Look, you can't time it that easily. But usually, as people were buying Litecoin right now on any news, I bet you there are people selling it. So I predict right now, without even looking at the charts, Litecoin either is going to go up or is going up, and it's going to go back down, and then it's going to start going up before March, and it's going to go back down, or maybe even after. It depends if it's the price is priced in or not. I can't tell you without looking at the charts though. BNB spanned the Ethereum network and ran up transaction fees. Well, maybe. It's a brutal game. Sorry for poking you guys, by the way. Have Bitcoin reached the bottom line at 37,000 euro? I think it has short-term bottom. I don't think it's going to go lower than 37,000 again now. And I don't think it's going to go be lower than 17,000 to 20,000 in the long run. I think like in the next bear market, we're going to have a drop, but not that, but you know, not right now. Let's see what else we have here. How would you go about finding one of these crypto sales jobs? Well, lady, when I knew sales, right? I literally went and, so I went on this site for new ICOs, because back then it was the ICO craze. And I found a project that I liked, it was called Experty. I literally sent them an email and asked for a job, and they wanted me as an advisor. We talked on Skype, and they told me, you know, and there was a CMO marketing position, and I'm like, do it remotely. And I'm like, you know what, I could move there. So I literally flew there, had a discussion with them, and ended up staying in Poland and working for them. So you could do that, but mind you, I know how to cold call, I know how to send emails. So I would literally learn sales. Go to pauldemocracy.com, start learning sales. You can get a free version, I think, or a free sample of my book. But even if you don't, doesn't matter. I give all the advice for free on that YouTube channel. Learn sales, and then just cold call companies. If you're good at sales, then you'll get a sales job. If you know sales, you know how to ask for it. I would sell blockchain stuff if I knew what to sell. Find a company that, look, you can go to any company in the world and say, listen, I'll work for you for free. I want a huge commission for sales if I sell your shit, and you'll get a job. You'll never go hungry if you know sales. You can start cold calling people and, selling them. You could literally cold call people and invite them to a room to learn about Bitcoin. At the end of the presentation, once they learn about Bitcoin, you can sell a product. So you could do it that way too. And they sold me DOT for Litecoin in the short term. You said that you should. No, listen, wait. Don't go, okay. So you sold Litecoin to get into DOT, and now you're hearing somebody on YouTube telling you that you should doesn't like Litecoin, so you want to sell it to go back into DOT. You know what I would do? And it's not financial advice, but if I convinced you that Polkadot is better than Litecoin, then don't sell your Litecoin for Polkadot. Either buy Polkadot or sell half your Litecoin for Polkadot. That way, even if I'm wrong and you're wrong, you're still in profit. Ta-da! I think it's the best way to do it. Are you prepared to take off after next 2 weeks? Do you have any plan? Or are you prepared for the takeoff? Well, if there's I'm going to continue doing what I do. So we're going to take off, and as we're taking off, I have certain shit coins that are going to pump a lot, and those are going to be turning into better plays. So the moonshots from here will be turned into Link, for example, Ethereum, and Bitcoin, right? And as we're going up, all these coins, I'll be turning them into stronger coins. Now, as we move on for more, I will then be putting profits into Bitcoin and USDC. And then once there is a dump, if it's the final dump, we'll see the charts, then I'll have the USDC. If not, then I can buy back lower. That's what I do over and over again. So in Greek, Amir says, we have so many fake news in crypto. I agree, yeah, and they say it differently. Like it might be like something that sounds huge and it's not so huge, but it is pretty big, and they use it to pump their coin. They do that a lot, man. By the way, how do you know Greek, man? Your name is kind of Arabic or Indian. How do you know Greek? I'm very impressed. Lady May says, I know sales. I've been in retail sales for over 10 years. I actually own a business in the UK, but I'm so into crypto, I wouldn't mind working with the crypto community. That's really cool. Reach out to me, lady. Reach out to me on, go to my email, go to pauldemocracy.com and send me an email. I'll see if I can help you out. Thank you for your advice. I really appreciate it. What's your top Moonshot coins? Oh, you're Albanian. You're Greek and Albanian. Awesome. So's my girlfriend. Thank you I really appreciate it. So what your top? Okay, my top, I can't say, I have a lot of coins right now, but I'll give you a quick run up, okay? For my Moonshot coins, I got Bondly, PokerStarter, Pancake, I think Rook, and also Frontier, right? Front. And then my medium plays are things like SNX, Polkadot, which, okay, Polkadot, I'll put in my long-term plays. I gotta think on my head right now. Like, give me a second. Well, I got my head like a bit stuck right now, man. Shit. Come on, dude. What's wrong with you? I can't think what I have right now. It's insane. I don't know. My brain just stopped. Literally. Fuck. Okay. Well, let me. If it comes to me, I'll tell you. Though. But in general, I have some. I have 3 different trading accounts. I got my long term, my medium term, and my short term. Short term turns into medium, medium turns into long term. Put it that way. And I go in and out of those in order. Major mistakes I've made is sold the whole bag, bad moves. Yeah, you should keep some of it until you think the bull run is over, or at least to the point where, I'll give you an example. I had Sandbox, I had a shitload of it. And I sold out to get into other coins, but I kept like a very, very small amount just in case, and hey, it went up a lot. I wish I held on to the rest, I didn't, but at least I have a little bit, just in case. And if it goes down, it's not that significant either. I could just hold it forever, it's not that significant. Do you think XRP will win the case? I don't know, but if it breaks 72 cents resistance and there's clarity, then I won't wait for the case to be won, I'll just buy some. See, a lot of people say buy when it goes down, buy when it goes down, but people don't understand that professionals buy on the way up and it goes higher. Because it breaks resistance, it comes back down and then goes back up. And it's proof. And that's why institutions are getting in and companies are getting in when Bitcoin's going up. It's not because they're stupid or they FOMOing in, well it kind of is, but it's also because it proves certain things. It broke resistance, which means it can go up more. It proved certain things. It also established support. EOS, I've sold out of EOS a long time ago. I'm very disappointed. I bought EOS at $14. It went up and it went straight down. That was one of my first FOMO by the news thing that I did because I FOMO'd in. And I sold it at around $4 or some shit like that. And go into other coins, Link specifically. XRP used to dump on their clients. We know they used to dump. They used to pay market makers to pump up the coin, and they used to dump on their investors. And that's the problem with the SEC. The SEC is not just about being a security and did this and did that. It's about them dumping on their investors. So that's the problem with XRP. It's not just a conspiracy. If XRP, everything goes perfectly with XRP, I think the all-time highs, if it breaks 72 cents and breaks $1, I think $5 to $7 by the end of the bull run is a very good conservative expectation. Yes, when XRP breaks 70 cents, but closes above it, and we have clarity, then I will consider getting back into XRP. And if I see it dumping again, then I'll get out forever. That's not financial advice, that's just my advice. My dog wants to go out again. Anyway, thank you for another live stream. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate you. Please hit that like button if you haven't already and subscribe if you like these kind of videos. And I'll see you soon. We do different types of videos on this channel. We do daily videos. There are 60-second videos because I don't like wasting people's time. I try to say everything I can into 60 seconds because it's a cryptopreneur's channel. I don't want to waste your time. Then I do a live stream every Sunday, 7 o'clock EEST time, just like right now, but usually in my home office. And I do some surprise live streams that are called Live from the Doge Park, where I just go live and usually with my dog. It's very relaxing. I just talk. Those are unannounced, so you have to subscribe and hit the notifications for those buttons. Thank you for everything. Love all of you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Take care.